This is stoichiometry worksheet 8, number 4. How many grams of copper 1 sulfide are produced when 9.9 grams of copper 1 nitrate react with 5.2 grams of dihydrogen sulfide? The other product is HNO3. All right, let's first go ahead and write this equation. Okay, so copper 1 nitrate reacts with dihydrogen sulfide, is also known as sulfuric acid. Okay, yields copper 1 sulfide and HNO3. Oops. Okay, to balance this, I'm just going to quickly balance it. If you have issues with this, please let me know. Okay, so this problem asks how many grams of this is produced? Grams. So this problem is more of a simple one. It doesn't ask for a lot of answers. It just asks for how many grams of this substance is produced. And we have 9.9 grams of this substance and 5.2 grams of this substance. And you cannot just look at these two and say, well, if I have, this is the smaller number, so obviously sulfuric acid would be the limiting reactant. You can't just look at that. You have to actually do the two problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this and end with this. And then we're going to start with this and end with this, and the actual answer is going to be the answer that's the lower number, okay? And I'm going to do this pretty quickly. 9.9 grams of reactant, the molar mass. I've already calculated the molar masses. Mole ratio, and then the molar mass of the second substance, the one we're looking for. And we get our answer as 6.25 grams. Now, we don't know that this is quite the answer yet, so we still have to do another problem beginning with the second reactant. 5.2 grams. Then we're going to do the molar mass. Mole ratio, this happens to be 1 to 1, so if you forgot that step, you may get it right even if you forgot it, but don't forget it. And after using the calculator, we find out the answer to this is 24.3 grams. So now we have to compare these two and say, well, this is the lower answer, and this would never occur based on the number of, or the amounts of the reactants that we have. So it turns out that copper 1 nitrate is a limiting reactant, and that only gives us 6.25 grams. So if you look at this, the reactant with the higher mass ended up being the limiting reactant. So you can't just look at the two amounts and say, well, this one obviously is a limiting reactant. You actually have to go through the problem. And that was number 4.